All right, y'all. So this woman comes running up to me in the middle of the night. I'm talking 1 a.m. when I'm out walking. All right. It's a small town, so it's not super odd that they would do that. But she comes Hold on a second, man. Why in the frick did we got all these cops here? Okay, we're gonna go different direction. Something's going on. I'm certain to think this block's on lockdown because the last 3 streets have been blocked off by cops. But anyway, so this woman runs up to me in the middle of the night. It's 1 a.m. I'm out walking. This happened this summer. And first off, that's extremely odd for a woman to run up to a dude walking alone in the middle of the night in a dark road. Okay, and she comes up to me and she's like, hey, can I walk with you? And I look over at her for a second and I'm like, yeah, I'm going up here to the end of the road here, and then I'm going to turn whatever way I'm going to turn so I can get you that far. And she starts to explain that she had a blind date and that the man started getting drunk at the bar that I had just passed, and she was afraid of him. And in my head, I'm like, so your idea is to run up to a total stranger and ask him to walk with you for a bit. Thanks for dragging me into your crap. Anyway, I say, okay, I'll get you home. And she lives a couple blocks down the way. So we end up walking. She talks a little bit. I get to her house, and I swear you can't make this. I swear to God, I'm not making this up. It all sounds like I'm making it. Jesus, man. Can you guys see all the cops back there? Why are there so many cops out here? I don't get this crap. Okay. I don't know. Something's going on. Yeah, back up, but something's going on. Okay. Hope it's not a shooting or something. But anyway, sorry. Back to my story. Okay. It's a good story, I swear. And anyway, so I get her to her house. The guy never does show up. He ended up getting in a fight at the bar, and he had to wait or whatever for the cops to come. And anyway, so I get her to her house, and I'm like, okay, you're home. You have a good night, miss. And she says, thank you for walking me home. And she's like, you want to come in and binge watch Netflix? And here's the thing, okay? This is how outlandish this is, okay? She has already told me that her daughter's home with a babysitter. I have never seen this woman before in my entire freaking life, okay? And she asked me if I want to come inside and binge watch something on Netflix or whatever. And then she asked me if I'm military. I'm like, no, I wasn't, man. I wish I was. But those guys are honorable and all that. She served for 4 years. I said, well, thank you for your service and all that. And then I started explaining to her, I think your picker's broke, man, because you just randomly walked up to a dude at 1 a.m. in the middle of the night and asked me to walk you home. I understand you're afraid. Okay, just whatever. That's fine. Can kind of see why that happened. But now you're asking me to go inside your house with your daughter there and your babysitter or anything like that. I'm a good dude. You'll be perfectly fine. But you can't be asking random freaking strangers, man, to go into your house. I'm like, no, man, I can't help you. Anyway, a couple weeks later, I run into her again, and her daughter's running a little lemonade stand. So I go give them $100 for a cup of lemonade or whatever, because she gives me this thing. She's having to move because they jacked rent up or whatever. But anyway, my whole point is, women, would you ever walk up to a dude in the middle of the night? I guess in this case, she was running from a dude she was afraid of, and I was the safer option. It was 1 a.m. in the middle of the night in a not too great part of town. Okay, you don't run up to dudes in the middle of the night, man. But this girl had no fear at all, and she was military, so maybe that's part of the reason why she wasn't afraid of anything except the dude that got drunk and started fighting one of her other friends. But all that being said, is that something you would actually do? To me, that's just crazy talk, and it made no sense to me. Turns out she's a really nice woman. I've talked to her on multiple other occasions, and she is a really good person. But I don't know, man. That just was so out of pocket for me and so surreal for me. And that happened this summer. But has anybody else had things happen like that? And does anybody know what the hell's going on in my town right now and why the cops have that blocked off? Anyway, also, apparently it was a bomb threat. Just wanted to let y'all know it's just a bomb threat. They're in this building right now with flashlights, checking everything. Somebody just called it in or whatever. Everything's supposedly safe right now. But anyway, I just wanted to let y'all know what was going on. Now get back to my story and leave a comment, all right? Peace and hair grease.